Welcome to the You Can Fix You podcast, the podcast for all your mobility needs.
And there's the giggle.
Every time.
There's just something really satisfying about putting that hello there voice on. And oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
You went too sexy.
I went too sexy. So this is the last episode of the podcast, season 1. So we're going to have a roundup of the year. Can you believe 2025 is over?
No.
No.
No, because it's not, because we record these a month in advance.
2 months.
But
2
it's
months.
almost, we'll pretend.
Every year we do stuff. So this year we had the January Mobility Reset. But the big thing about this year is we had a new addition to our level 2 programs, which is the shoulder and posture fix.
Yes.
And that was a chunk of time.
Yeah, about 7 months to create that program in the end. I don't know. That's not including some pre-planning that we did, but ahead of the creation. So 7 months to create it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Didn't expect it to take that
So
long.
anytime we do release a new legacy type program, so like our level 1, level 2, level 3, anytime we do a new one of those, it's a massive task. So it's like some people at the minute are going, oh, can you do a hip program just like shoulder and posture fix? It's like,
Give us a couple of years.
Yeah.
every minute. So
Just,
yeah, there's a
need to
ton of work
breathe.
goes into that. And the real frustrating thing is that when we do decide to do a new program, other things then start getting brushed aside or missed and stuff like that as well. So it's such a big commitment to do a new program. But it is finished now.
Yes.
It is out, shoulder and posture fix. It's been received really, really well.
Yeah.
So some of my favorite things to see all the time is when someone messages in saying, I've been doing this for 3 weeks and the neck pain I've had for the past 10 years is gone. It's like, yes, that's awesome. So it's been received really, really well. It turned out really well as well. New integration with the dashboard and everything is really cool. So Jenni put a lot of work into that.
We were thinking, so this is a kind of a trial format. Shoulder and posture fix is actually very, very structured, more so than SMM in many ways, because literally the modules are locked until you go through each module at a time, and you actually can't skip ahead. I mean, you could just... No, you can't. Sorry, you can't.
You'll break the internet if you try.
You'd break my heart, at least.
Yeah, Big Ben will collapse.
Yeah. So it's basically showing you have to work on things in this order, and you have to put in some work to build this foundation before you move on to the next step. And that's one of the reasons why it's so successful, is because it doesn't let people just rush ahead, and it doesn't let people go, oh, but I can already do that, so I'll just skip that step. It's like, no, whether you think you need to or not, we'll do step 1 first, step 2, step 3, etc. And that format of leading you through progression like that is an idea I did have for SMM, because at some point we will redo SMM, guys. Yeah. I know that's your favourite thing to do. We actually redid SMM 2-3 years ago.
That was my first year.
And it was JP's very first year, and it was an intense project.
We all learned something about ourselves that time.
About ourselves, about each other.
I bought Bitcoin. I sold it too early.
So when we get around to redoing SMM, which is a real big project I'd love to do, that maybe we take that actual, now here's step 1 sort of format into this program. So I don't know, anyone who's got shoulder posture fix and SMM, you could let us know what you think about that. The SMM could maybe be more of a progressive program rather than here's all the tools, use them how you need. It's like, here's a very set way to go through it.
Which is kind of the trickiest thing with SMM, is that everyone will find different parts of it challenging in different ways. Yeah. So to get that design right is going to be quite a lot of work for us, I think, to get it figured.
For you guys listening at home, our business year runs kind of start of October through to start of October. And there's a baseline level of work that needs to happen just to keep the company going. So like answering
emails,
comments, replying to just customer emails, making sure the website doesn't get hacked by certain countries several times. Alongside then, making new content and just keeping up with general, like, there's just things that happen that a business needs to do.
Yeah.
So then one of the goals we set for last year was making this program and launching it. and it almost happens on top of that baseline. Like the baseline still needs to go there. Coming up with a new program is Tom and Jenny like sitting in a bunker, coming up with this like cookery pot of, mobility exercises in one pot, and then order and format, and then website and another, mixing different levels of it and figuring it all out. It's just
a lot of Jenny going, well, what do you mean by that? And me going, and Jenny going, but how do you say?
Yeah.
Actually, for anyone listening to this right now, I'm just waving my arms frantically. It's like, I know what I mean. Like, if I'm standing in front of a person telling them, I know exactly how to explain it to them. Yeah. But we're not standing in front of someone telling them. So that's the hardest thing about online courses, is you need to really be like, right, we need to give so many different learning points here for everyone to make sure that they definitely feel like they know what they're going to do, So,
So coming up with those new things takes up a lot of resources from the company, because if they're doing that, they're in maintenance mode with everything else. There's enough of us in the team now that we're able to keep things going, but we're not independent with we still need that kind of oversight or whatever. But all that to say, we're in the start now of a new year. Although this is like the 2025 recap, that kind of straddles two goals for the business. We had that year where we were making shoulder posture fix, we did the past mobility resets, we tried to do more collaborations on YouTube, whereas this year we're making a few changes, and this podcast is the start of that. Like we're maybe going to talk a little bit more about what happens in the company, as much as giving advice for mobility and support that way too.
Yeah, you're gonna hear a little bit more about behind the scenes, a little bit more about us and what we're doing, maybe our own training and our own
weddings.
What?
Jenny got married this year.
I did.
Jenny likes a boy.
I do.
Yep. So her and Maciek are no longer dating. They're married.
Because of my husband.
Yes, he's your husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all went on a big trip to Poland for Jenny's wedding, and it was
to end the engagement.
Awesome. Yes, it was awesome, very cool fun experience. A little bit different too.
It was really, really nice, because the whole thing was great, because I had all of you guys there. So you two only came, so the wedding was on the Saturday, you two came on the Friday, but Lindsay, Shannon, Maciek obviously was there, and a few other of our...
Jenny's wedding featuring Maciek.
Yeah, exactly. But a few other people were there who aren't in the team, but you'll have seen them before, like Heidi and Luke and people who are recurring characters. And so it felt like I was on holiday with my friends, which is just a nice thing to do anyway. And then because we had a wedding planner, because it was in a different country to where I am, she sorted out everything and she was incredible. I had a holiday with my friends. I turned up to this amazing party, and then I had a holiday with Maciek afterwards. So it was just like this 2-week period of, that's great.
Yeah.
No stress.
Which was needed, because on top of baseline work, building out a new program, trying to catch up on extra work that appears out of nowhere, despite also doing a program, and planning the wedding, like you were getting pretty run down, so you needed that sort of time away, right?
Yeah, just a little. I think after everybody left, so you guys were there for a couple of days after the wedding, and then me and Maciek had a few days. That first day after everybody had left, I only left the hotel room to get food. I was just lying down.
And you were really sick.
I was so sick.
You're still sick. But,
yeah. I was really sick. On my wedding day, we were Googling how much medicine was an overdose, because I was taking so much medicine to try and get through the day.
If I just use a different brand, does that still count as an overdose?
This is it. Yeah. Like, I was taking
That's paracetamol. That's paracetamol.
Yeah. That's Polish paracetamol. Yeah, it's totally different.
Polish cetamol?
I was taking different types of medicine. Yeah, Shelley really saved me, and Laura as well, who would do some consulting for us. Like, those two, both moms, both very organised. I happened to say out loud to Shelley that I wasn't feeling well, and she was like, right, pulled out this massive bag of medicine and was like, take this once a day, take this twice a day, this one every 4 hours. And I was like, oh, thank you so much.
And then Laura got sicker again because Laura was sick. She'd recovered and then she got sick again. And she was like, can I have a medicine bag, Jenny? And you were like, it's gone.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
I took all of it.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Oh, dear.
I gave you so much. Yeah, it's gone.
These guys are not going to say workaholics, but they probably have an unhealthy relationship with the amount of work that they have in their lives. So the fact that Jenny was able to take 2 weeks off was awesome because, Jenny does take time off sometimes.
Definitely.
And probably has a little bit more structure in her week that enables time to be taken off. Unlike a certain other director, Mr. Morrison.
I take time off. I went to Tenerife. Took a
to
week off.
I went to the toilet,
Yeah.
Did some comments there. A change is as good as a break, right?
But Jenny, even like for the majority of the time, if Jenny does take time off, she still has little tasks that she still has to do every day anyway as well.
It's just like one little itch that needs, this stuff needs done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Tom actually took a full week off. Oh. Did you do any work when you were away with the band?
I didn't do much.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't do much.
Didn't do much. Yeah.
There's comments in there.
That's probably the most time off you've had since I started in a year.
In a year, yeah. 2 separate trips.
10 days. Holy crap, Tom.
1 year, we legitimately had a goal that Tom had to take 10 days off, or was it only 7? 7 days off.
We got negotiated down to 7.
Yeah.
Separate days, not in a row, not sequence.
No, he had 12
Throughout the
months
year.
to take 7 days off work. I don't think we hit that goal.
There are people out there that haven't passed the deep lunge test. None of us can rest until the entire world can get their elbow to the floor.
That is very true. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys know, but Tom is still the one that replies to comments, messages, emails. So a lot of people would message going, could you pass this on to Tom? Or, hi, team. And it's like, no, it's
Tom that
me.
replies, yeah.
That's Tom. And so when he's away and I'm like, hope you're not doing any work, or we'll save this when you get back or whatever, he's like, yeah, I'm only doing comments and messages. Doesn't count.
I actually did in Tenerife though. See the problem, so I've got kids. Kids sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to get up early.
What?
So
some do.
The mornings,
Yeah.
in the mornings, I was getting up before they got up in Tenerife, and I went to the gym for half an hour, 45 minutes or whatever, and had a nice wee walk, and then would sit. I went up to the 3rd floor in the hotel, and I would have just got myself a coffee and a sparkling water. I do like the sparkling water. It does not taste like TV static. All right, sparkling water is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have sat in the 3rd floor of this hotel and just looked out over the water, and it was just lovely. And it's perfect writing conditions.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I did write, I think it was the knee video.
Sure.
Oh,
the whole, it was a blog and something else, and the script for that video, which turned out to be a really good video. I'm really proud of it. And it needs more views, so go watch it.
Which video was it, Tom?
The knee pain one?
But was it one where you were sitting and talking?
Yeah.
Was it that
It was
one?
Tom Talks one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Crikey, that was ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Oh, yeah, it got like 22,000 or something.
Yeah.
Whereas the other
The
one,
shoulder one and the back one is like well over 100 and something thousand,
Yeah, so on our YouTube channel, it's called Surgery Didn't Fix My Knee Pain, but This Did. And it's you're talking about to not focus primarily on the knee per se.
Mm-hmm.
It's about knee pain because a hinge joint.
Yeah.
You might have to focus more on your hips and your ankles, so stuff above and below the knee. So it is a good one. It's really interesting.
But that's the tricky thing. So I would say for any business owner anyway, it's like you're always working on your business in some capacity anyway. But I also really enjoy what I do as well.
Yeah.
So if conditions are perfect and I'm sitting there going, I feel like this is just a lovely day, I want to write.
Yeah.
I can't help myself.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's, so it's not a bad thing. I also played with my band this year well, which I haven't done in 10 years.
Yeah.
I haven't played at all.
You played guitar and you did some spontaneous singing, didn't you?
Did some spontaneous
singing.
You wasn't meant to sing a chorus.
I don't know the words to this song anymore from 10 years ago. And one of the band practices we were doing, I was playing away and I'm like, just focus on the playing. You don't need to sing the chorus. The other guys can do it. And I just walked up to the microphone, said and sang in key, all the right words, played the right riffs at the same time, and was like, well, that's still in there. And then my eyes started twitching. Like it was accessing a bit of my brain that I didn't know was there anymore. It was really weird.
I sometimes sort of get annoyed at my brain's ability to recall information. I have so much information that I know is in there, but my ability to get it when I need it is not great. But it's funny how changing your circumstances, whether it's situational where you're middle of doing something else and then it just flows, or like maybe you're eating something and then the flavors remind you and you're, oh yeah, that other thing, or smells are always good for bringing back memories. But yeah, it's finding ways to trigger that.
It was good fun. And it was weird because like when I first started playing guitar, I played like 7 hours a day, like not exaggerating. I would have just practiced all day long, loved it, played everything I could. And then like now, if we went through the set twice, you're probably talking about an hour of playing. My pinky finger wouldn't work anymore. The muscles they were dead. I was rubbing Shelley's head one night, and
did she want you to?
Let's go back there and I'm gonna rub your head. But I was rubbing the head, and my right hand was going fine, and my left hand just stopped working. I was like, I was freaking out for a while. I'm like, have I had a stroke? It's something not right here, because I didn't realize my muscles weren't working until that happened. But it literally, I couldn't even grip anymore
your
at all.
So
I was just looking at my hand; it just wouldn't work anymore. I was like, this is so strange. So it just shows you like. You think, I still got it. It never left me. Yeah. It left me.
Your endurance just isn't there.
Yeah.
So I've been with the company for 3 years, and most
exactly.
of that's true actually.
Coming up.
And I've had enough.
The previous 2 years, you guys didn't take huge numbers of holidays.
Hey?
But when we did go away, it was generally with work.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Barcelona one year. We went to Malaga. We did some trips to London, like that sort of thing. Where this year we haven't done a big trip, but you guys have gotten, like, you've managed to separate that a little bit more. You got away for your time, which is really nice. But their big trip is usually coincides with a big advert for the company. So did we do a big advert this year?
We did and we didn't. We did Dawn of the Stiffies that we released in the summer for Tom's birthday was our big ad. But yeah, because we'd focused so much on creating our new program, and as you said, those baseline tasks that run the business because the program, obviously we can't sell it until it's made. So during the time we were making it, the business itself was just like ticking over rather than growing. It was like, okay, let's just maintain the business here. So we didn't have that free budget of like, let's go away and do this big crazy thing. So even though we filmed a big ad, it wasn't our usual like crazy ad. But saying that, the way it was filmed, the amount of extras that we had in it, and even though it was just at Tom's house, it looks cinematic. It's the longest advert we've ever done. Much as I was very annoyed about that. It's over 7 minutes long, close to 8 minutes for an advert.
Is there a cut down version?
No.
Of course not.
Tom was just like, nope. They watch it all or they don't watch it at all.
Commit.
Yeah.
People's attention spans are too short these days. They need long form content still there.
I wonder if that advert has made any sales for the business. Can we even call it an advert? It's just a short film.
Is it even branding?
I think we mentioned the program
once
at some point.
At the end.
Do we?
If anybody makes it that far.
Dave says that it's not like this is one of those adverts for your flong and sexable online programs that you sell.
So it doesn't mention the name of the program. No. Right.
We should have that as like a stinger at the start. I know it destroys the whole episodic thing, but just like so people know what it is. Yeah.
It's like in movies when there's a certificate that says about the age rating at the start. It's like, this is an advert for the simplistic mobility method. By the way. And then it goes into the short film. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we didn't go away anywhere as a team except for my wedding.
We went for the reset as well.
Yes, we were away for a week to film the reset in our old Georgian house. Yes.
We didn't even, like last year we went to Let's Go Hydro and stuff too, didn't we? Didn't do that this year.
We were gonna, so I don't know if there's podcast talk, I guess. We were gonna, but we didn't. Because the summer was really difficult for everyone. I think everybody had a difficult summer this year. So it was just one of those things that's never really materialized. But yeah, we went to Poland together. It wasn't for a team thing. But next year maybe we'll prioritize a team trip somewhere.
There's more life stuff this year.
Indeed.
Yeah, you got married. My dad died this year.
Yeah.
That was
That was
while we were
massive, yeah.
filming Shoulder Posture Fix.
Yeah,
Oh, right in the
really
middle of
close.
it,
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah, we thought we were gonna have to move things around a bit because that's huge to deal with.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a weird one. Grief was a weird one for me, like, because like it happened. It was on the Thursday. We were booked in to film on the Friday anyway. I couldn't get a flight over because my dad lives in England, and I couldn't get a flight over until the week after. And it was like, well, in the schedule, let's just go for it. So yeah, filmed on that day, and then went the week after I went over. But it didn't. It wasn't until the funeral that it really hit me properly. Like,
Yeah.
so it's so strange. It's like because you wouldn't be able to tell in the video. It was like, well, I hope not. I might stand crying.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. But
Fix it in post.
yeah, like life stuff comes out of nowhere sometimes, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
just makes things pretty tricky.
I find that
So-
weird. I mean, complete side tangent here. Funerals in England are like weeks after.
Yes.
Where here it's a 3-day turnaround. It's like
Mhm.
you die. Let's get that funeral done. Let's move on with life. It's really efficient. And any time I hear about stuff in England, I'm like, it just drags on so long.
Well, I was confused the other way around coming from England because
Over here,
yeah, and I've not lost anyone over here, luckily, but I've known people who've lost family members, and I'm like, so when's the funeral? And they're like, tomorrow or whatever, and I'm like, what? How did you have time to book it all?
Because it's
like,
nice and predictable.
organise
It's
it.
like you know when they die, so you can pretty much guess when it's going to be. Because it's always 3 days, unless there's a Sunday in the middle, and then it's 4 days.
Okay. Yeah, but I feel like isn't there like paperwork and
We're
you
very
just
good at it.
you've just gotta okay.
Get it done. Move on.
it is very, 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 very different. Yeah.
But every country's got their own traditions and setup and logistics. I feel like there's more investigation. It'd be delayed if there was an investigation. This is a real
tangent. Yeah.
Well, it was a heart.
Speaking of down under,
heart attack that he had, and he had a machine fitted that's supposed to tell you if anything funky happened, and it didn't show anything up. So that was something that held it a wee bit even longer again there. So yeah. We also have. It hasn't happened yet, but it will happen because we're recording this before you actually go. But you guys are going to Australia.
yes, that was going to be my 6 feet under joke.
Ah.
We're going down under. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the whole month of December, Tom is going to be left in Northern Ireland to
Run the company by himself.
fend for himself.
I can do it.
No, we're still going to be working, but we're going to be obviously like 12 hours ahead. So the time difference is going to make it difficult
We're
for
going
us
to tell
work
Tom about all the future events that are going to happen.
Yeah. We'll call him every morning to be like, it's okay. Today's okay so far.
Give
Is
it 12 hours.
sunny?
The website's going to get hacked in 12 hours. You've got time to prepare.
Yeah.
Quick, bunker down the family.
I'm just running around unplugging laptops.
Unplug
That's how technology works.
Turn off the modem.
Reset the Wi-Fi.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes.
Well, yeah. So we work from home effectively.
Mm-hmm.
One of the benefits that comes from working from home, in theory, is that you can work from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But we never really tested that. So we're going to go test it.
The most extreme way we could have possibly tested it. Because
Can't dip your toe in the water, Jenny. You just got to dive all the way in.
Burn the ships.
Yeah.
So we meet up regularly. We meet up regularly. So once a week, every Monday, we work together. And then every Thursday, we'll shoot. Because even though we work from home, I think being at home and being isolated from the team via geography still makes it difficult to work together or to build relationships and all this stuff. So yeah, you can work from anywhere technically, but I wonder how it's going to go not having that contact with each other in person. We'll still video call, we'll still message. But yeah, it's going to be a really interesting experiment. We have to film all the content ahead of time.
Yep.
So the October and November, this is going out in December, have been very busy.
Previously we have.
Yeah. To prepare for us not being in the same room as Tom. But I think we'll do it. And then Tom is even planning on doing some content by yourself, aren't you? Maybe with Shannon.
There's only one thing you need to film that hasn't been filmed for the end of this year. It's just the stuff for January.
Yeah. Yeah, because when we get back, we're going to try and do a little bit ahead for January as well, so that we're not getting back on the end of December and going, oh crap. We've got 2 days to film, edit, and produce a video.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Anyways.
And the mobility reset starting.
I feel like the tail end of a year is just preparing for the next year. It's not even, well, you're kind of closing some loops, but I feel like a lot of our loops have been closed and we're now opening the ones, because again, we're out of sync of the business year.
Yes.
So,
but everybody usually takes time off. How long do we get over Christmas?
everyone.
We
still have our daily
Tom
DICSs.
DICSs.
Our daily DICSs that we do.
Yeah, daily important content and socials, an acronym that we made and giggle at.
Yeah,
a lot. So that's what me and Tom. So yeah, I think the company takes 2 weeks off for Christmas. Everyone is off then, except for the DICs are done, which are done just by me and Tom. So there is a period every year where we're quieter on social media, but yeah, it coincides with a lot of the world, not everybody, but a lot of the world taking Christmas off as well. I think we're at the point now where a lot of the Western world, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, yet everyone else is taking Christmas off. Yeah. So everyone uses it as kind of this reset time.
I hate that week in between Boxing Day and New Year's.
Oh yeah?
Why?
There's nothing you can do. There's nowhere you can go.
That's why we're going to Australia.
Come to Australia, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We can have a barbecue.
Well, we're going to be coming back at that. But yeah, you know.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But that's why you have hobbies, Tom.
Nope.
You could do another tour with your band.
Nope.
Yeah.
Too old for that now. That's not true.
How does your training get affected during Christmas?
I actually train more over Christmas.
Yeah, I was thinking that because you've got more time, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Less commitment.
Don't have as much to do. So actually, I start my New Year kick
in December.
So actually, I like it for that reason.
Did you train when you were Tenerife? You did it.
Yeah, every day. Yeah. Use the machines and stuff. There was there was a nice hip machine. So it was just like a pad, and you could stand any way that you want, and you had that resistance to work on the hips and stuff.
Oh, what's it called? It's called Total Hip Machine.
Yeah, it was lovely. I hadn't had a go on one before, so I played with it every day. Did the good old leg extensions and the lat pull down, and all the fun stuff.
Yeah, that sort of less functional stuff in a way, in quotation marks, because you're using a machine to isolate movements. But it's nice to do every now and again because you really, really isolate a muscle. Doing compound movements and those more functional training stuff is really, really great. But every now and again, you just want to pump.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, when a machine has locked you in and you can only use that muscle,
there's no escape.
There is no escape. Leg extension is one of those that you cannot escape. The quad burns. Yeah.
It burns so good.
Yeah.
Speaking of travel, Tom, when you travel, have you found now that you're internet famous that people recognize you?
Yes, it's awesome every time. Even when I'm just walking around places, people will actually wind down their car window and lean out of their window and be like, "Tom!" And I'm like, "What?" And they'll be like, "Love your stuff." And just drive on. You're like, "Thanks." So yeah, whenever we were away there in Newcastle, I got recognised by a lovely couple that came up, and they told me about he had bad sciatica and he got SMM, and it really helped him. And his dad used to have to use 2 sticks to walk, and he got him starting to work on SMM too. And now every time they see his dad, they're like, "Hey, look!" And he just does squats in front of them, and he doesn't need the sticks anymore. Like that, I love that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you ever do see me, do feel free to come up and chat to me. I do have resting grump face though sometimes, but I'm usually one of the reasons I don't drive is I genuinely think I'd be a complete danger to others, because I completely switch off and just start thinking about writing something or coming up with a video or whatever. I'm always thinking in depth about something. So sometimes people will see me or wave at me and be like, "Hello?" You don't even acknowledge me there. I'm like, "Oh, what?" I'm in the middle of thinking about something. So yeah, if you do see me and I look a bit grumpy, still come up and talk anyway, because I'm generally not. But yeah, no, I've had some great conversations with some people, and it's people you wouldn't even think that. The thing I love about what we do is really for everybody.
Yeah.
So like, it's either there's no pattern with it. There's either people coming up that are in their 70s, there's people coming up that are in their 20s,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they've all been helped in some kind of way by what we do. So yeah, it's very, very rewarding. So I think we're past the stages now of there being weirdos online that would be like stalkers now, because it's so common to have people that have big followings.
Are still an issue.
It just
And
feels like it's
weirdos.
not a UK thing.
Yeah, maybe.
But again, isolated from the...
It's more, I guess you hear about it more in America, but it is still an issue.
Yeah, but I'm not really cool to, like, even as we keep growing and stuff like that.
do you
If
want
we
to
do,
share your address there, Tom?
no, I don't want to share my address. even as we keep on growing and stuff like that, I'm not kind of like concerned going, I don't want to be pestered by loads of people, you know. So I'm still at a stage of like enjoying it when it happens and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Again, it was a girl that worked in Pure Gym, seen you in the gym, and she was like, "Oh, that's that girl that's on the internet." And then she seen me then in ground and was like, "Jenny, turns to that gym to do during that gym. You can go and do a workshop." So we ended up doing a workshop in Pure Gym, which was good fun for the coaches as well. That was really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that a lot. Like when I'm with you,
Mm-hmm.
get a lot of recognition, people coming up to us as a duo, and you obviously by yourself. I tend to get a lot of like...
Yeah, the weird stare.
So
I know you, but I don't know where from.
Yeah,
I have a theory on that.
Yeah,
Tom dresses in videos the way he lives his life,
true.
where Jenny is usually in leggings and a tank top, whereas in life that's not practical. So it's usually jeans and a top.
Yeah.
So although it's a subtle change, I think it does have an impact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hair up, hair down as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And whereas Tom has his look.
I got recognised in Poland as well
Did you?
that day that we went to see the castle together.
Yes.
And a guy came up to me and went, he just looked at me and pointed and he went, "Are you the guy?" And I was like, "I am the guy." While going, "I hope I'm the guy." He follows us, and he
just hands you 50 quid.
He was born in Poland, but lives in Germany. No, born in Poland, raised in Germany, lives in Dublin, and happened to be in Poland at the time I was in Poland as well. So that was crazy. Yeah, he was lovely too.
When we were in Barcelona, me, JP and B had gone to a castle fort, and I got a text off my sister saying, "I see you've been recognised in Barcelona." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Go on the Facebook group," because someone had seen us but was like, "I didn't want to go up to you guys," but they posted it in the group, and I'm like, funny. We just happened to be in Barcelona together. It was just like such a funny coincidence.
Mm-hmm. I do get that sometimes as well. Some people like see me in a Sainsbury's or something, or a shopping centre, and they'll message on Facebook or something after going, "Oh, seen you, but didn't want to come up." So if you ever see us, just come up and say hi. Like, just say hi. It doesn't need to be an in-depth conversation or anything. Just say hi, like your stuff or whatever. Or, hate your stuff. No, don't say it.
No.
Trolls in real life now. So that was 2025. Is there anything in the year ahead, 2026, that you're looking forward to, or is it too early to think about that?
Coach's course.
Tom.
We will. It will come. It will come.
Real.
It will.
We've been talking about making a course for coaches, teaching them the theory behind SMM for
5 years.
And people get in touch. People have been very patient with us. People are waiting for it. But every time we come to plan it, it's very difficult for us to make it manageable, because we flip-flop between, we need to tell you everything and teach you so much. Oh, and what about this? And but this is really related. And if you don't know that, then that'll make that really difficult. And then going, wait, that's overwhelming. Yeah. You're not going to learn anything. So we pare it all back. And how are we going to present it? All these questions that we're not sure the best way to do it. But no, we've really, this time, for real, we've got a plan. We want to run a beta version. We're going to get a very small group of people to run it with us, to test it with us. And I think we just need to do it. Yeah. We're just going to do it. We are.
Yeah. It's going to be more hands-on with me the first few times, I think. Because there's tons of the material is done.
Yeah,
like it's written. We've done all the pre-work and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's all done. It's just having that guidance through it, and then we can change it as we go. So we'll go at it that way.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, exactly. We hope, right?
Cool.
Yeah. No, next year we're hoping to go for another team trip again. I think would be a nice one.
That would be.
Don't have any plans yet, but we want another year.
Yeah,
like
our goal kind of lines up with that.
Yeah, the music video year that we did, where we all went to Malaga and stuff.
That was
and
great.
I was able to bring the kids and stuff. It was brilliant fun.
We were in this massive all-inclusive hotel. There was like 15 of us. Kids were able to run around because it was all safe for kids. All get drinks when you want, food when you want. Oh, we'll meet you guys in the evening, and then, of course, going out to shoot the music video in the most chaotic shoots we've ever done. But yeah, that was a great trip.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have to,
even by our standards.
Yeah.
We'll have to share stories of that trip and the fun that ensued from it. And that is going to be, so this is the last episode of the podcast for season 1.
Yep.
We're going to start with the season 2 and have a new podcast format and start changing things up a little bit. So tell us a little bit, JP and Jenny, what are we going to start working towards?
Well, the plan is that we're going to change.
Yes.
That's the plan.
We build the plane as we fly. No, so you've probably noticed this was going to be a 2025 roundup, but we're already a little bit in the mindset of what we want to come next, which was more behind the scenes, more about us, and you can get to know us, and we're not going to stop talking about the mobility side of things and the injury side and the joints and the strength and training and all this stuff. But that's what we give you in our other content. So, like, why not we use the podcast to help spread other messages, other like struggles that we might have in our lives, or just generally the fun stuff that we do, and as a business, as a company, and how we might end up creating stuff. Like, I would love to do a full podcast just on how Shoulder Posture Fix came to be. Yes, on how we made the music video.
Yeah, because like all the other content is quite condensed and reduced, and it almost felt like the podcast was becoming just expanded versions of those. So you're saying the same thing over a longer period of time, whereas one of the strengths of a podcast is you get to know people better at a deeper level, and especially if you're following along with some of the workouts, having an understanding of, well, where did it come from, what was the basis for it, what's the background. Well, now you're better able to adapt to that session, change it to your needs. But also, during the year we've all had injuries, we've all had problems, and largely gets brushed under the carpet because
we just get on with our videos.
Or we're trying to respond to a comment or all that kind of stuff. So being a bit more real and we're human too. We have our issues, but we're gonna learn from that too.
And really maybe bringing on other members of the team.
Yes, our 7-person team, which is about to become 8.
I know. I
didn't know whether to say.
I nearly brought it up a couple of times, looking at the year ahead. But yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, we've got a new team member coming on board who claims to be our oldest employee.
He does.
That's false.
We worked with him. We worked with him back in 2021 before we hired Shelley. Mm-hmm. So technically, we have worked with him
for the
longest time ago.
You recorded in my gym in 2020, so.
Oh, that's true. But you weren't there when we recorded. You just came in when we had a meltdown.
Well, hang on. That was the time we didn't plug in the microphone and had the worst recording session ever.
Oh,
yeah, some patterns can.
So that's when it started.
Weren't you filming a clip for another video?
Yeah, a redo of a clip, and we still made a mistake.
Yeah, that was great.
But it was in that meeting. So we'd known JP on and off. I think we'd done online challenges together and just random bits of contact.
Yeah, we did a rowing workshop.
But it was
our place,
in that filming session that I decided I wanted to hire JP. And then 2 years later, just like that.
Just like that.
Overnight success.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But let us know what you think anyway as well about this new style of podcast. Like, is there anything you would like to hear more about? Is there anything you'd like us to focus on, or you want it to change?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the balance right between self-indulgent and actually useful stuff is going to be the tricky bit. So your feedback on that would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, happy 2025 and see you 2026.
Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Enjoy.
Mobility reset. Join us for the mobility reset.
Oh yeah, do that.
2026. It's not too late.
I looked at this
You
camera.
look at my
like,
camera.
Why am I looking at this camera over there?
You can't even see you.
No.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.